Good day, Jordan. How's it going? Welcome. Nice to quote unquote see you here in this interesting format. Just a couple of quick remarks. First thing I want to say is nice job setting the bar very high, high enough so that I myself might have to take advantage of the various aspects of filming. Jump cut. Jump cut. Yeah, so let me just talk a little bit about Mute Math. I thought that it was pretty interesting. You described them as electronic noise funk, and I think that that's definitely an appropriate descriptor, though perhaps you and I have different meanings for the terms noise and funk. I mean, if you want noise, we can get you some noise. Funk, we can go way back to the beginnings if you really want. But I do like a band where it's hard to know where the songs begin and where they end, as it speaks to planning and thought, and I also do appreciate musicianship in bands, and certainly Mute Math has both of those, so thanks for turning me on to them. And I agree with you that drummers are always key. And by the way, let's pause for a second and let's just note that I think that you can definitely call me David. I think it's much more appropriate than Mr. Knuffke, given the equality of our positions in this venture. Certainly, I'll be referring to you as Jordan, which is nothing new, but, you know, I think it's only fair. So, let me give you a recommendation. For you, I'll begin with a band that I've been listening to for a lot of years, which is the new Pornographers. Now, don't let that name fool you. There's really nothing salacious about this band at all, except how awesome they are. They're pretty catchy, maybe kind of like a hipster, popish sort of sound, and there's a lot of reasons to like what's going on with this band, but I'll focus on just one, which is songcraft. Every song is a treat, and I very rarely, if ever, find myself skipping a tune when I listen through to an album. If you want to check out a whole album, you could probably start with literally any album that comes up in Spotify, but Twin Cinema is the one that really works for me. It's the one that I first listened to. It's their third studio album, and it is really solid all the way through. Also, the most recent album, which is Together, is also quite incredible, but you can, like I said, go to any one of them and just listen, and you'll kind of hear what I'm speaking to. But you don't have to listen to a whole album in order to get what I mean when I speak to songcraft. The new Pornographers have this like treat that they do when you listen, and they drop these little like melodic gems. They just shift in and put in these little bits of tune. You're like, that's a catchy little bit of a tune. And so I'll link to a couple of examples down in the thus and such below this. But right off of Twin Cinema, I would speak to the Hey Nah section off of the Bleeding Heart show, and the really cool kind of like keyboard jig melody at the end of Star Bodies. In Stacked Crooked, you've got the ooh expansion at the end of, I guess it's the chorus, and then the horn kick that kicks in about the middle way through in the second chorus, I think, and of course the tonight section at the end. And so if you listen to these, you'll get an idea of what I mean when I'm talking about these little melodic touches that speak to just really sweet songcraft and nice melodic usage throughout the band. It's a really cool band. They're full of people. And allegedly the artistic soul is a guy named Carl A.C. Newman, who writes and sings a lot of the songs, but he also has some good solo stuff. Also Nico Case, who's the kind of main female vocalist, also has some very interesting solo stuff and is totally worth it. So give him a shot, let me know what you think, and you know, give me another recommendation next week. Look forward to it. Also, is that a Love Guru poster in the background? Just a question, not a judgment. Alright, take it easy.